Alberta Primetime with Michael Higgins.
Welcome to Alberta Primetime. Ahead tonight, our politics panel on the wrap-up of a contentious spring sitting of the legislature. But first, political identity.
The truth is, you'll probably only remember 2 or 3 names when you get to that ballot box. But if you do know what the party stands for, per se, it's a lot easier for you to make that connection with the person.
One of 6 candidates running under the PACE banner, PACE standing for Principled Accountable Coalition for Edmonton, the first political party to enter Edmonton's municipal election race and the result of sweeping changes to provincial legislation last year. And joining us now, Fidel Ammar, a candidate for Edmonton City Council who is running under the PACE banner. Fidel, welcome to Alberta Primetime.
Hi, Michael. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, so why was it important for PACE to be first out of the gate in this Edmonton race?
Well, PACE, we have been working hard at assembling our teams, getting prepared for a launch, and we're very excited to hit the ground running with our messaging and getting out there in a positive direction of change at City Council.
Candidates, whether they're in Edmonton or Calgary, they can run as independents or they can run in association with a new political party. What attracted you to the latter? Why go this particular route?
Well, I was introduced to Doug Main and Sheila Fermister by a mutual friend of ours. We went out for coffee. I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed a lot of the values that they hold. They are Edmontonians that just care about a positive way forward for Edmonton, and they're excited about what Edmonton has in the future. And I attended a few of their sessions, and I thought, you know what, this will be great. I held a session of my own, and I enjoy the team that PACE has assembled because I know what I had to go through to become a PACE candidate, the interviews, a few essays, the security clearances, all of that stuff that was very important that, you know, you get the right candidate for the job.
And policy-wise, what resonates with you where that PACE banner is concerned?
Policy-wise, I feel that PACE, along with myself and my other teammates, we really are looking forward to having an accountable city council, a city council that is making sensible decisions, prudent in their decisions, and also looking for what's best for the citizens of Edmonton and proper engagement for those decisions that City Council is tasked to make. And I think that is where PACE and the PACE team will really enjoy those avenues that we go down and to properly prepare for them.
Where would you position PACE on a political spectrum? Where do you think it lands?
Well, I think the neat thing about PACE is it lands all on its own. All it is Edmontonians who concerned for the way things are going right now, the way our budgets are being handled. And the cool thing about that is the political spectrum that we have are the values that we hold. That's why we call ourselves a Principled Accountable Coalition of Edmonton. Edmontonians who care about the future, Edmontonians who want a better future for the city of Edmonton.
Are there provincial or federal parties that you could see PACE aligning with?
Honestly, no. We have our own set values. We believe in those values. Prudent accountability, proper, sensible management at City Hall, reviewing some of the issues that we have in general. I like the way we are thinking as a group. We have great dialogue. We don't need to align with any particular party because we have our own values. Our number one concern is what the citizens of Edmonton need and require and how we can deliver that.
As I understand it, strictly council candidates at this point, but do you expect to have a mayoral candidate attached to the PACE campaign?
I know that PACE is, the executive team at PACE is still interviewing potential candidates, both for some up-and-coming wards and also for mayor. I mean, that process is still in play. I know that there is multiple interviews that a candidate has to do, multiple checks that have to be through, and they have to sit down and figure out their values and what they stand for, because we want the whole team to be engaged in the things that we stand for most.
As a candidate for PACE to be successful, do you feel you need that mayoral candidate? Is that a continuity bond that makes it that much more likely to be successful?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily, to be honest with you. We need good representation in the 12 wards that are in Edmonton currently. Yes, and it would be great to have a mayoral candidate, but that's up to how we decide and how the executive team at PACE decides with, and the luck that they have with the candidates. And that's very important. In each and individual ward, you try to get the best candidates for that ward. It would be great to have 12 candidates and a mayoral candidate. But you know what, though? I think we can do really well with each individual ward as well. So.
I get the sense you're attracted to this political dynamic now thanks to the introduction of political parties. With that introduction, how do you see it changing the municipal political dynamic?
Well, how I see it changing the dynamic, just like Edmontonians, I get a knock at the door, I have a candidate there, I have 1 or 2 minutes of their time maximum. I really don't get to know the candidate too well. They look, they present well. They seems like a nice person. I'll try to remember their name. Let's be honest, not everybody remembers all the candidates' names because you'll have 8 to 10 different people on a ballot. However, when you have that PACE candidate, you know what PACE stands for, you know the values that PACE has, you know what the values are that PACE is going after on City Council. That'll help you identify that candidate. I know what they stand for. Instead of right now, to be honest with you, you vote for a candidate really until they hit the ground running or at City Hall making decisions. They might not align with the values of you or your community or what your community needs.
All right, very interesting. Fidel, appreciate you coming in this evening. Thank you kindly.
Thank you very much for your time, Mike. I greatly appreciate it.